Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so continuing along with our mediumship interviews, what I like to do is to interview a very pivotal, pivotal, pivotal woman who was very influential in the women's suffrage. And that is Susan B. Anthony, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Because not only was she an American women's rights activist, she was also a social reformer. And for those of you who may not know, she also helped fugitive slaves escape and also she held rallies. Okay? So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to I'm going to use my Gilded Tarot deck today in order to just take a card out so I could channel her through. And I'm going to select the Empress because I believe that that card best represents her. Okay? And then we're going to just do a quick prayer here and I'm going to ask her a few questions. Okay? So, let's see. The Empress. I haven't used these cards in quite some time here. Let's see here. And ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button to make sure that you receive all future readings. Okay? So we do have the Empress here. All right. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to go on and just say a quick prayer here just to protect myself while asking Miss Anthony the questions that I've jotted down. So dear guides, dear ancestors, dear deceased relatives, may the grace of understanding and awareness open up my mind and my heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energies be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, clearly feel, clearly hear, and understand the messages that Miss Susan B. Anthony want to convey. Okay? So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on and just hop right on into the interview. Okay? All right. So, Miss Anthony, tell me a bit more about yourself, the real you. Okay? Tell me a bit more about yourself, the real you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a strong impression that she was a very, very warm, sharing type person, and she had a very good rapport with others, particularly in most instances. Although, you will find that, you know, I'm kind of getting a strong indication from her that she was also challenged a bit too from others, but not as overall, she had a good rapport. She's telling me, I'm getting the impression that she was very kind, understanding, and committed to her cause. Okay, her cause for equality. She wanted the world, ladies and gentlemen, to experience a brighter day, one without conflict, one without difficulties, and knew that these changes would be beneficial. I'm feeling, okay? She's telling me that she's accepted the fact that she's dead, and tranquility, peace, harmony have partially been restored. Okay, she's saying partially here, so there must be something else that she wants to tell me here because it's not fully restored. Okay, and she's, it seems like I'm getting a strong indication that she's giving me the impression that from her experience in life, she certainly gained increased knowledge to include spiritual knowledge. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. And Miss Anthony, I just want to ask you a few just to let me see the issues surrounding your death, or you could provide me with that information. She's telling me, ladies and gentlemen, that she was very depressed and felt useless when she died. It looks like I'm seeing either blocked arteries or something. I'm also seeing female problems too that she might have need surgery. But I'm also seeing that it's likely to be something in the head area. I'm kind of getting like a cold or a flu or something like that. She was certainly a hypochondriac. Okay. So, Miss Anthony, how do you tend to make your presence known? Her heart is very heavy, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm kind of getting due to she's showing me abuse that she suffered when she was alive or when she was younger. And she has regrets, as she's telling me. And she's finding it hard to forgive those who may have hurt her. And because she feels validated in how she perceives things due to her tumultuous experience, she realizes it would be an empty victory, ladies and gentlemen, to continue on feeling this way. That's why she said she was partially her her peace and everything like that and harmony was partially restored due to this issue here that it seems to be. Okay. So why are you here, Miss Anthony? Other than the fact that I've summoned you to be here, but why are you here? Or why do you come back and forth? She's still telling me, ladies, that she still feels a bit betrayed. And she wants everyone to know that death is inevitable. And when one door closes, another opens. Okay? Let me ask another question here. So, can I help you move on since it seems that you've been having a hard time kind of moving on because you're reluctant to forgive? She's giving me a strong yes, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like I see, Miss Anthony, a baby or a child that's waiting for you. Did you lose it? Because I research indicates that you never had any children here. So did you lose any children? I'm kind of getting a strong indication that she may have miscarried, and this is a child that's waiting for her. And she says that she's telling me that she's going to certainly try to do the best that she can in the spirit world. Okay? Is there anything else you'd like us to know? She says certainly loves family gatherings and celebrations, and she wants people to know that she's happy that she made the world a better place, and she's gonna, visit from time to time, periodically. Okay? So, in conclusion, I like to just select one more message here that perhaps Mrs. or Miss Anthony would like to share to the world here. And I'm going to be using my postcards here just to get that message. So, Miss Anthony, before leaving, please assist me in sharing this final message that you like to share to perhaps not only your descendants or some of your relatives may be still alive or just the world at large here. What last message would you like for me to share? Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what that message is. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is freedom or a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray, which is what she strives so hard to kind of move the world beyond that. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom, and she's learned that as I've just assisted her in moving on. And it opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you, she says, so much, always and forever. Okay? So, this is the reading that I have, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. If anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website and schedule your reading there, or you can send an email. Have a pleasant day. Thanks.